More terrible plagues. "Let our friends go, or Egypt's animals will all get very sick," Moses said. But God's friends' animals will be just fine. God will keep them safe. Pharaoh shook his head. "No, I won't let them go." The next morning, just as God said, Egypt's animals began to get sick. Horses, donkeys, camels, cows, sheep, all of Egypt's animals fell ill. But God's friends' animals, not even one was sick. God kept them safe. Pharaoh sent someone to check. It was true. Not one of Israel's animals was sick. He saw it himself, but still would not change his mind. Pharaoh's heart grew even harder. Even God's miracle couldn't soften it. Pharaoh would not let the people go. The next plague was coming. God told Moses and Aaron, "Take handfuls of soot and throw it into the air before Pharaoh." Moses took 2 handfuls of soot and threw it up into the sky right in front of Pharaoh. The soot spread all over Egypt, carried by the wind to every corner of the land. Bumpy boils began to appear on the skin of all the Egyptian people. Egypt's animals got boils too. Everyone and everything was uncomfortable. Even the Egyptian magicians had boils they couldn't even stand before Moses. The magicians were in so much pain they couldn't appear before Pharaoh at all. Pharaoh got boils too, but still he would not change his mind. God let Pharaoh's heart stay hard. There was a bigger plan unfolding. Pharaoh would not let the people go. The next plague was already coming. "Let the people go, or terrible hail will fall on all of Egypt," Moses told Pharaoh. "Get inside your homes. Anyone outside people and animals will be struck by hail." The Egyptians who believed God's warning quickly brought their animals inside. But those who ignored the warning stayed outside with their animals. Moses raised his staff toward the sky. Thunder, lightning, and hail came crashing down. Enormous hail covered all of Egypt. Trees snapped and plants were destroyed. But in God's people's village, not one piece of hail fell. God kept them safe. Pharaoh called Moses. "I was wrong. Please make the hail stop." Moses prayed, and the thunder and hail stopped. Egypt became quiet again. But Pharaoh broke his promise again. He still would not let the people go. "Let the people go, or a swarm of locusts will come," Moses told Pharaoh. Pharaoh's officials said, "Please let them go. Egypt is being destroyed." Pharaoh said, "Fine, the men can go." "But the children must stay." Moses said, "No, we must all go together, young and old, everyone." Moses raised his staff and an east wind blew. The next morning, locusts came swarming in. Locusts covered all of Egypt. Every last plant and crop was eaten up. Pharaoh called Moses. "I was wrong again. Please take the locusts away." Moses prayed, and a west wind blew all the locusts into the Red Sea. As soon as the locusts were gone, Pharaoh changed his mind again. Pharaoh's heart stayed hard. But God's plan was still unfolding. This time there was no warning. God told Moses very lovingly, "Moses, stretch out your hand toward the sky." Moses stretched his hand toward the sky. Suddenly, even though it was daytime, all of Egypt was completely covered in thick darkness. The darkness was so thick that no one could see anything. It lasted for 3 whole days. The Egyptians were so scared they couldn't leave their houses. But in God's people's village, warm, bright light was everywhere. The children were laughing and playing inside their bright homes, and families gathered together giving thanks to God. God really protected us so well. Pharaoh called Moses. "Fine, everyone can go, but leave the animals behind." Moses said, "No, the animals must come too. We need them to offer thankful worship to God." Pharaoh shouted angrily, "Get out right now. Never come before me again." Moses said quietly, "Very well." I will not come again, but one last plague is coming. See you again next time.